Okay, so I remember when I was a kid we used to make chain link as a decoration for Christmas. So this is a very tiny chain link that I made from quilling paper. So I'm going to show you how to make that real quick. What I did is I took a pen, one with a good size body, and I cut a whole bunch of strips to be able to be wrapped around and then overlap just a little bit. So I made I took 24-inch strips of quilling paper. That's the standard size they come in. And for this one I made all the red ones first, and I'll just do a little example here with this green. So I'm going to let it dry. I'm doing it at the very end of this pen because this little blue cap that's stuffed in there makes this opening a little bit wider than everything else, so when I slide it off I don't want it to not come off so difficult and then I squish it. I've had a couple of those do it. So I'm going to let that finish drying. So how I made the chain link is I took my strip and I stuffed 2 links in there, and then I wrapped it around the pen just like that, and then I pinched the papers together so I had the flap out and the under layer under and pinched, and then I roll my finger on over the glue so I wipe off the excess, and then I just hold there while it's gluing, and now I'm just going to go ahead and move it down there. And I'll just hold there until it's dry, which only takes about a couple, 10 seconds maybe. Alright, and then I'll wiggle that off. Alright, and so I have part of a link, and I'm just going to keep going. I take one loop and then one of the ends, and I put them down in the middle again, and then I wrap around my pen, wrap this over, pinch it, little dab of glue, roll my finger, actually kind of slide it to the end, then roll, pinch it down, roll my finger, wipe off the glue, and just kind of hold it there for about 10 seconds. And then also make sure they're lined up right. And then wiggle it off. And then I just keep doing that. Now if I wanted to just add one more, I would only put it through one. And you can do this one at a time thing. It's just a lot easier to do like multiple rings. So say I was doing this one, and I wanted to do all the green ones first and then do the red ones, like I did with those ones. I actually did 2 at a time. I put 2 down, wrapped 2, held 2, dab, dab, and then rolled. And then I just held that there. So I was able to produce the rings a lot faster, and then I had a whole bunch of rings. I just looped 2 at a time. Guess I didn't get enough glue on that one. And just hold them. So I made a red and a white one so it would look like a candy cane. At least the candy cane colors. Right, and then very carefully wiggle these off. Kind of. There we go. Because they're not as effective if they're folded. So here's a little holiday festive something that you can do as a decoration on your card. So that's how you make chain link with quilling paper.